How's everyone doing? Today I'll be doing a food review for Ben & Jerry's Pumpkin Cheesecake Ice Cream. And let me know if you've had Ben & Jerry's Pumpkin Cheesecake Ice Cream and what you think of it. And let me know what your favorite flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream is. Leave me those comments down below. And this is a limited batch, aka seasonal ice cream. I've seen it out in the wild the past few years, but this is my first time trying it. And it says it's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream with a graham cracker swirl. I'm a basic bro. I like all the pumpkin flavored things, so I'm excited to try this. And I like Ben & Jerry's. They're one of my favorite companies making ice cream, and they've had so many amazing flavors over the years. If you want to see the nutritional facts, there you go. I try not to look at these ones too much, but very eye-catching and appealing with the label right there. You get the pumpkin cheesecake slices, and then of course the cow and the logo, but definitely draws your attention. So great marketing there. And then more pumpkin cheesecake slices right there on the side. And then of course they non-GMO ingredients, fair trade sugar and eggs, cage-free hens, all that good stuff right there. So, socially conscious ice cream as much as you can be. And let's take the lid off and see what this looks like in here. Kind of a tannish color right there. I was expecting it to be more orange like it is right there on the cover, but the covers are always misleading to, commercials and stuff like that. It never looks like that. But I definitely see some graham cracker right there. So let's smell it. It has like some pumpkin spices coming out and like cheesecake. So it does smell like pumpkin cheesecake. Very faint. It's not overwhelming with the aroma. But let's go ahead and try it out. Let's take a piece of this graham cracker. Cheers. Holy moly, that is delicious. I love the gritty graininess of the graham cracker. I think that really works well with the texture, the smoothness of the pumpkin cheesecake ice cream. And then of course the graham cracker swirl is reminiscent of, the crust for, pumpkin pie and cheesecake and stuff like that. So I think that really works well for the textures. And I like the gritty graininess of, graham cracker. They've used that in other Ben & Jerry's flavors before, and I'm a fan. So if you don't like the gritty graininess, you might not enjoy that aspect of this, but for me, I like it. And the pumpkin flavor is incredibly authentic. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly like pumpkin spice forward or anything like that. I think it's incredibly well balanced. But let's have some more for review purposes. Yeah, the pumpkin is definitely more subdued and more authentic. I feel like it's, a natural pumpkin flavor. Like a lot of these pumpkin flavored things, pumpkin spice flavored things, it's really spice forward, just in your face, or the pumpkin flavor is just real overwhelming or overly sweet. And that's not the case here. It's just very well balanced. It's got a bit of the pumpkin spice flavors going on, the cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, but it's not overly spicy and it's not overly sweet. Again, it's just a great mixture and medley of flavors. It is smooth, creamy, dreamy, delicious, yum-tastic. I love the graham cracker swirl and how balanced it is with the pumpkin flavor. It definitely has, again, with the pumpkin cheesecake, it's going to be, lighter, smoother, a little bit richer, but it's really not that rich. And with the pumpkin cheesecake aspect, I was expecting to be a lot richer than it actually is. So I definitely appreciate that it's not as rich or as heavy as you would initially think that it would be with the cheesecake aspect, because cheesecake is very rich and very heavy, and I can usually only have a little bit of it. This, I feel like I could house this whole pint right here. It is amazing. Definitely one of the best pumpkin flavored anything that I've had. Pumpkin cheesecake, I think, is really what works well with the balance of it. That it's not overly sweet, that it's not overly pumpkin, that it's not overly, pumpkin spice. And then I love the graham cracker swirl. That just works so incredibly well. And as far as pumpkin ice cream goes, this might be my all-time favorite pumpkin flavored ice cream. The Ben & Jerry's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream is definitely one of the highest recommendations I can give for pumpkin flavored ice cream or pumpkin flavored anything, fall treats. If you're a fan of the pumpkin flavor, pumpkin cheesecake, I can't recommend this enough. One of the best ice cream flavors ever for me now. I'm gonna look for this way more every season. I'm gonna stock up right now because, again, it is the limited batch right there. Overall, I give Ben & Jerry's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream a 9.5 out of 10. Would give this a high recommendation if you like pumpkin cheesecake, if you like pumpkin flavored ice creams, and especially if you like the graham cracker swirl aspect. That is a big selling point here. If you're not a fan of the graham cracker swirl and the grainy and the grittiness of it, you might not appreciate this quite as much, but you can always get around that part too. Let me know again if you've tried Ben & Jerry's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream and what you think of it, and let me know what your favorite Ben & Jerry's flavored ice cream is. Leave me those comments down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.